Now, one of the most important things a hoof trimmer can do is to follow up on past therapeutic trims to make sure that everything is healing as it should. And though we think we should be able to solve all these problems on that first attempt, that is not always the case, and that's what you're about to see here. Now, at that first visit, this cow had a white line defect. What that means is there was a small crack in that junction between that outside wall where I'm working now and the sole of the foot. That junction had a flaw in it. Ultimately, the bacteria were able to get in there and caused a problem. We trimmed all of the loose horn away from it at the time, and we cleaned it really well with chlorhexidine, put a block on the other claw to take the weight off of this one, and we wrapped it up with salicylic acid. Now, at this point in the trim, I'm thinking to myself, well, this healed up nicely. But as you're going to see here in a minute, there is still a small lesion under there, and it's a good thing that we checked this when we did. Had we not, that area could then have become inflamed once again, and we would have had to start at square one. Now, if you look at throughout this claw, you'll see these dark patches throughout it. That is not problematic. That's just hoof color, natural pigmentation in the hoof, nothing to be concerned about, and nothing that we really need to go investigate and dig around in. That's just the color of the hoof, as I said. You can start to see here, there's a small little area of openness left to check. We're going to get that treated, and then this cow will be on the mend. Likely this time we'll get it. There's a vast improvement from that first trim. As you can see, it shrunk down nicely. But there is a little bit left, and luckily, we caught it now. We're going to use much the same protocol as we did on the first trim. Now that we've got all the horn freed away, we're going to clean it really well with chlorhexidine. Then we're going to wrap it with some salicylic acid powder to kill any of those bacteria, and she is done.